giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
You know, one of the best things about doing News Leaders is all the different groups we get to meet who come in here, and so many of those wonderful groups are trying to help the community. And this group is pretty much the same. Love Inc. Love in the name of Christ. Kelly Van Doren is with us today. Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Your title with Love Inc. is Extra Mile Coordinator. Now, we're not talking about miles that you gain and you can fly free, right?
Right, no.
What is Extra Mile Coordinator?
Yes, Extra Mile is our budgeting program, and it's a 16-week program, and we match community volunteers with people who want to learn budgeting. And it's about go the extra mile, which is where the term comes from. And so they meet and they learn about budgeting, and then they make a budget, and then they kind of have accountability to keep their budget week by week.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what's wonderful about Love Inc. You've got so many different programs and so many different ways to help people.
Yes.
So if you're having trouble with your money, managing your money, check out the Extra Mile program, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
But we're going to take this a step further and talk about payday loans, right?
Right.
Give us a definition of payday loans.
Yeah, so a payday loan is a loan that's usually unsecured. There can be title loans that are secured by your car, but you go and borrow a little bit of money, and then you have to pay back a great big amount of money. The first person I coached with a payday loan had borrowed $500 in February. In March, she made her first payment of $182. Only $11 of that was principal. When she would have paid back her loan, in August, $1,000 she would have paid back.
Do you think people get caught because they don't understand or because they just really got to have that money, or is it a combination of both?
Right. I think it's mostly just because they're so desperate for the money. Most people who are getting payday loans are paying a car repair, are paying rent so they don't get evicted. Maybe they were sick at work and didn't get paid. They're not buying frivolous things with payday loans, and they just feel so desperate for the money that even though it says there it's 450%, they just can't understand what that means. They know they need the money today, and they can't think to the future.
And you're caught.
You're caught.
And it never goes away, does it?
Oh, it never goes away. And they can, if you don't pay, they can garnish your wages. It shows up on your credit report. It just haunts you into the future.
But put the brakes there, because that's what you do with Love Inc. Right. You've got this program to help people who are caught in payday loans. How does that work?
Right. So once you've been in the Extra Mile program for 4 weeks, so you've got a budget down, you've been tracking your expenses, then you're eligible to apply for our Payday Loan Relief Fund. And that is a $1,000 loan at no interest. And so the payments are about $90 a month. You pay it off over a year. And so one lady, she had to put in some extra cash to pay off her loan, but she was paying $263 a month on her loan. And then now her new payment is $90 a month. And the thing about...
Here comes the and.
I know. The thing about our loan fund is when you make the payments each month, your balance goes down.
And that's the beauty of it.
I know. That's so wonderful. Because often with payday loans, you're making payments, but somehow the payments, the payoff amount is going up. So even though you're paying, you never seem like you get to the end of it.
So what do you say to someone out there who's thinking about doing a payday loan, but they don't necessarily have money problems, but they need that money? So what's the answer there?
Don't do it. So that's the answer. But if you get to the place where you absolutely feel like you have to have money, then go to the payday loan place and borrow $172.63, whatever exactly you need to pay off that bill, and then you have the best chance of paying it back.
So what if people want to get into the payday loan program? What do they need?
Right. So they can contact Love Inc., and they just come through our phone number that you have.
Okay, which is 256-7662.
Right. And that starts the process. So then they'll do a little screening. You have to be a Columbia resident to be in our program, and then they'll do a little screening, and then they'll refer you. You can say, I'm interested in the payday loan program or the Extra Mile program, and they'll tell you the next steps.
Okay, website's Columbia Love Inc. That's inc.org, or again, 256-7662. It's good to know there's an answer out there.
Yes, I know.
But it takes determination. Right. You've got to get that budget. You've got to get it set. Well, you learn a lot at the same time. I know. Right?
Oh, yeah. People make a lot of changes, and often when your financial situation is in chaos, you have a lot of pressure and stress, and once you get things calmed down, people find they do better at work. Often they get raises or promotions because with relationships, your relationships do better because you're just not so stressed all the time.
Wonderful news. Again, with the Love Inc., ColumbiaLovInc.org. Kelly Van Doren, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come back and see me sometime.
I'd love to. Thank you.